Hello, everyone. This is our project for the Newark Fulfillment Center project as a part of the CS 631 class. So, uh, first of all, our project is called the NFC for the Newark Fulfillment Center. It is an application for managing the daily operation for the fulfillment center. So, a basic architecture for our application, it is built in an MVC design pattern. It was written in Java using Spring Boot to kickstart our project, and using Hibernate as our ORM framework with the JPA libraries to access the database. Our database is MySQL database. So some of the features that our application offers is the basic features are retrieving customers' information, inventory, and order. Also retrieving employee information, adding new customer, adding inventory and order. It can also update inventory amount and allow the employee or the warehouse employee specifically to mark an order as processed. Just an overall view of our ER diagram that our project was built on. We have basically 6 entities. They have relations with each others and attributes that define each entity. As you can see here, we have 6 entities. However, in our database, we have 7 tables. We have to create an address table because it is a common attribute between employee and customers. So we optimize that into a table and reuse it for both entities. So the basic application, this is the interface. We're on the home page. The first feature is to search for a customer using their ID. So when an ID is entered, the basic information for the customers along with the address is being retrieved in the result box. And we can add a new customer. Let's say some limit data in here. And the customer has been created. The result box is gonna retrieve the created ID, which is auto-generated in the database. The next tab is for adding a new inventory. You can add inventory. And I'm going to assign it to customer 1 in warehouse 1. And then when the inventory item is being created, we also get a confirmation with the newly generated ID for that particular item. To see the available inventory for a particular customer, we just have to enter their ID, and we got the customer's information along with all the inventory that's being retrieved with that customer. So that's the item that we just added, item inventory ID 16, and with the original amount we entered was 100. We can update this amount right in the same form. So let's make it 200 instead. And upon clicking on the submit, we got a refreshed page with the new inventory been updated with the new amount. Next is the order. To add a new order, I'm gonna just create a random order in here, and we're also gonna assign it to customer 1. The order has been created and the newly generated ID has been retrieved in the confirmation box. To see the available orders, we just need to enter the customers associated with that, with the order. So customer one, we got also the customer's information with the address and everything, and a list of the customer's order. So that's the newly created order. It has an order ID 13. The last tab is for the employee view. And when an employee enters their ID, to this employee, the employee's information is being retrieved with the respective role and the address. So in this case, it is a warehouse employee, and because it's a warehouse employee, it's gonna get along with, in this view, a list of the unprocessed orders. By default, any order is being entered for the first time, it is default to a non-processed order. So that's the order that we just created in the previous page, and it is shown as unprocessed. So that employee has the power of marking this order as processed. So order number 13, and once marked as processed, the page is refreshed and we cannot see order 13 anymore. That's pretty much the basic functionality for our project. Looking for more additions to it. There's definitely limitless possibilities. So thank you so much for listening.